bafethu ni-grand phethe njani level 4. I mean, personally ngikhathalele i-COVID mara sothini anyway. Time lakho uCyril badla ama-500 billion baceda basitshela ukuthi thina asifaka ama-mask mara kubeni if bayispanise grand le mali ngabe sinama-hospital enough and maybe mhlambe besinga-afforda ama-vaccine enough for the entire country mara yeah, who am I to speak? Anyway, bafethu, as usual, I have a quick message for you guys. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. Ufuna ukukhuluma ngabangani bakho. Niyazi-ke mase ngishaya lama-teachings or ama-advice wami switcher to isilungu, so let me wear my English hat fast. Angithi senzela nalabo abanye-ke phela abangasiba la eMzansi yabona ukuthi nabo bakhona ukuthi bafunde from some of these principles that I'm sharing with you guys. Asikabi nayo imali yama-subtitles. So there are some friends you grew up with. Maybe you went to school together or you guys came from the same neighborhood. You became very close, almost inseparable. And during that time, you developed the same passions, mhlambe, and you started having the same dreams, even as you struggled together. But then, like yonke into empilweni, change happened. You know, the winds of change blew, and you were separated, maybe by jobs, further schooling, into ezifana nalezo. Though you still made time for each other, eventually the gap became too wide, and you drifted apart significantly. Becoming almost like strangers all of a sudden. You held on to your dreams, but they seemed to have forgotten all about them. So your friends made it before you, and this bridged the gap even further, mhlambe. You tried to reach out to sort of rekindle the flame of your friendship, but it was like you are no longer in their league. They suddenly mhlambe became too busy to make time for wena. Though they claimed to have your back still, mara they failed repeatedly to keep their word and to come through for you whenever you needed them the most. Now and again, you stumbled upon them, mhlambe, and you guys talked about reviving your old goals and dreams, and they sort of agreed, but every time it was time to act, mhlambe, they did not show up or keep their word. So you were left to struggle on your own as usual. This kind of hurt you because you were at the bottom and were made to feel like a loser nyana mhlambe who does not want to stop dreaming or let go of childhood dreams. Ukuhamba kwesikhathi, you got used to being on your own, of being rejected, of being the scum of the earth, so to speak, of being the unsuccessful one, while most of them were becoming successful and climbing the ladders of success. So this carried on for iskashanyana, and you felt more and more worthless because, you know, things in your world were just dead and dry. It seemed like that was how the story was going to end in empilweni yakho. Suddenly, your own stars are finally aligning, and even though you guys are no longer communicating, they can see the developments in empilweni yakho. They can see that you're finally getting blessed yourselves, and it seems like you are surpassing them in terms of the magnitude of your blessings. The same people that made you feel like a failure are interested in you again all of a sudden. They are checking your moves on social media, and guess what? They will suddenly have time for you. They will start reaching out to you again. They will start making you offers. They will start talking about the dreams you guys shared. Mara, the question is, why now? Bebakuphi all along? Because bigger doors are opening up for you, manje. This is shaking them up a bit. They are afraid of you because deep down they know your potential. I mean, you were like the leader of the pack even back in the day. You were always quite the visionary. So bayazi what you are capable of, and they are afraid that you might just achieve all the things you talked about. And manje, there's a distance between you guys, which they created after all. The thing is this, Bafethu, I'm not one to hold grudges, but at the same time, I don't want fake people in empilweni yami. Now, this is me, you know. Personally, that's just how I look at things. So this is my advice to you. Don't be arrogant or hateful towards these people, but don't let them into your close circle again, because in your days of lack, they showed you their true colors. They were not there for you. And I'm not going to try and be biblical about it. Joseph and stuff like that, So it is obvious that they are not down with you for real. They are only interested in your newly found success, and they are most likely going to use you if you do let them in. I don't know about you, but I don't like being used. Angithi ukawancedi, if they really need help and it's something that you can help with, by all means. But be careful how close you allow them to come, because of history. These people have already revealed themselves to you in terms of a true colors. So even if ubanceda here and there, just make sure you don't become naive about it, so to speak. Some of you will make it clear to them, though, we can't vibe anymore, and they will say, you have changed. Who changed? Or who changed first? Where were they when you needed them the most? Where were they when you felt like a failure? And then they have the audacity to turn this around and say you're the one that changed. You will see more of how selfish they actually are. If Nangabe you fell off and left when I was struggling, then I don't need you now that I'm at the top. No bad vibes or hard feelings. I just don't want a counterfeit in Bilonium or in my energy field. I survived and made it without you being around, so I think I will continue to do just fine without you. That is just me. That is just my personal philosophy about this fun analysis. That's all I had for you for today's video. Keep sanitizing, wear your mask, and keep safe. Only God knows how this whole thing will unfold. But all the best, guys. Keep safe. Until next time, I'm out.